we have here?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the midfielder Ryan Gravenberch is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility.
And
And of course, vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Seedorf. Pirlo. Or a bust challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pirlo. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get it through? He is through here. Best! Brilliant save from Buffon!
Again, not caught again.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Club America given another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. He's found a way past. Good take, and is he in? This looks promising. Puskás conjures time and space where few can. Gerrard. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's having a hit! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish right from the top draw! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Club America have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely weighted ball. Puskás showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Beckham, oh, well played. And he can thump it away. And it's Batistuta. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Seedorf. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Club America made the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
I need to be serious. These people are not supposed to they beat me. They are not supposed to be winning.
So let's get the ball rolling.
And see BGM cost for you.
Club America definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Rui Costa. Now, can they get him away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Where are you boasting to?
No, he refuses to take the bait. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This might spell danger. Decent chance!
Where are you boasting to, bro?
Just brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Club America are doing very nicely, thank you.
Very good.
Yeah, and you have to say that
And the shots! Oh,
What
the
is
ball's
this?
run loose here.
What is it?
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's a goal kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And I was come back now.
Beckenbauer. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And it's Gerrard. Seedorf. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Pirlo. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard has it in a wide position. Played in. And this is Rui Costa!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pirlo. Passes short and sharp. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Skimmish, what's up now?
Beckenbauer. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Roberto Carlos has it out wide. And there goes the final whistle. Club America are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and...
15 points. That means he's not good. Good finish by who? Let me change this thing. I'm not seeing all the comments. Reduce it. Okay. Launch. Okay.
Bonjour.
Adine, what's up? Storm browser. It's
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Jordi Alba delivers. Tanzania with the corner. They're first.
Hey boy.
Towering header! No, just not quite.
That is a really
And
good
the team
chance
is
miss,
that.
Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Thiago will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found a way through. Seedorf gets it clear. And here's Jordi Alba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That's a little off target. He's through here. Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, Zlatany! They've scored! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Ah.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Shevchenko.
Are you
He's gonna be
giving
disappointed
shifting
with that.
up?
Thiago.
Tanzania definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Mateus can
Ah,
see things
Why are you
others
pushing
simply
ball
cannot.
like that?
Pirlo. Now it's Platini. Pirlo. And the shot's on here.
How was it paying that is even
Pirlo
there to
unable
start
to make
with?
it happen for all his good intentions. No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. And here's Shevchenko. Shot a goal!
Oh god.
Platini. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Messi. Now it's Platini.
Ah,
He's had a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much
hey,
during
thanks
the
for the
break.
follow,
Now
man.
they've got the lead. They can expect more.
Let's
of
get the
the
likes
same
up,
in the
guys.
second half.
Club America can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Screen nobody working.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Club America currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Seedorf. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, really cute. What a love chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Neymar. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Club America are still that goal to the good. Roberto Carlos. Not the most convincing of passes.
Now.
Out of play for a throw.
TR rounds followed. Bro,
Yeah, also. Let's get it like stuff, guys. Follow each other, following, please.
bro, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you too.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural
And
instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle
hey,
into that practice just now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
how is saving all this
Rummenigge
kind of ball?
actually
Full
didn't
name
do an awful lot
Samsung
wrong, to be
S23.
honest.
They've played it short. Club America perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's managed to get free. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. And Best.
Club America clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hullet. And no, he's seen through all of that. Vermaelen did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
No way through there. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet.
Club America really wanted that
Jeez.
2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be.
Jesus, damn!
And a shot!
What the hell?
Taken goal.
Oh, good.
And right near the end, we have parity. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's
What kind
an
of
example
rubbish
of
game is
counter-attacking
this?
at its finest.
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Club America certainly.
10 points for it, bro. What the hell? Division 2 that I played. Why would they minus 50 points for it?
RB Boy KB at 8 to cast, shared the live stream. Sorry, bro.
Would I constitute like this?
I was playing with you.
I really score good. I really score good this moment. I removed my 16 points for nothing. What am I swear for you? Ah, I don't even know why I'm losing game like
Saw down by a 2026 followed.
Nigerian one. Not good. Not playing division for anybody, please. Do have strength. Can you play football in TikTok?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the
Go to YouTube
choreography, the
and ask now.
camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a
Oh
monumental
my
occasion.
god.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be
Jeremy
getting
Epicol
underway
followed.
very soon.
It's Wednesday.
Well, we're
You know,
underway.
thanks for the follow. God bless you.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad Jules Koundé a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him.
Platini! Oh, that was no routine save.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Best.
Not the time to.
Southampton have the chance to go the other way.
Oh,
he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe.
pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Diaz. Pirlo. Seedorf. Quarter of an hour played. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, off the bar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. Tonali. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more,
No.
no less.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Roberto Carlos. Platini, he'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. And here's Mbappe. Pirlo. Tonali did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pirlo. And Best. Tonali. Timber. Great defending, strong and determined. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
There's the shot! Roberto Carlos gets it away. Mateus with the clearance. And here's Diaz. Mbappe. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Distributed tidily. Back where it came from.
What are you doing? Oh, what is wrong with this game now?
Ronaldinho. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Beckenbauer. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Seedorf. And it's Michel Platini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run.
Now you're going back.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
No more subs.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a cute ball. Cannavaro attempts a
Can you
clearance.
use assisted or semi-auto
Pull
cursor
it.
change?
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rui Costa. All played for Rijkaard.
Hey, Markin, I
Pirlo.
don't understand. I'm not even seeing my
It's Rui
players.
Costa. And this is Hullet. And he's found a way past.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
First, no.
Arabic calf, Arabic
Oh,
sin,
he's been
Arabic
caught on
farsi,
it
yeah,
here.
Arabic
Deserved a
alif,
better
Arabic
ball
farsi, yeah,
there.
Arabic
He's
alif,
right to be
Arabic
disappointed.
alif, Arabic noon, Arabic farsi, yeah, Arabic
Club
alif,
America
Arabic farsi, yeah,
truly
Arabic
seem
noon,
to
Arabic
be
sin,
at
Club
loggerheads in
Arabic
trying to
cat,
sort
Arabic
this
sin,
out.
Arabic cat,
Is it
Arabic
the
farsi,
passing
yeah,
or the
Arabic alif,
movement
Arabic
that's the
cat, Arabic
problem?
half, Arabic
I think
half,
both.
Arabic mean, Arabic mean, Arabic mean.
Pirlo. And he's chosen to go back.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Wow.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Pirlo.
Ah, kind of game
They
is all
huffed
this
and they
now.
puffed, but that will be that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from...
But Easy, what's up? Such change is assisted. How do I hold it? How am I supposed to hold it?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Oh God.
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
God.
And it's Michel Platini. Now there's a fine ball. Best couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
It'll be a throw-in. Pirlo. Out towards the flank. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Batistuta. And it's gone back to the keeper. Check. Dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Fiore. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Seedorf. And Best. Spread out to the left. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Looking to play him in. And oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to...
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose. Gerrard! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
The jersey is beautiful.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sick.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Mateus, the man that is tenacity personified. Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. 60 minutes played. He's being urged to shoot, and the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Club America perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. It's all becoming so easy. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. Club America find a position of real strength now. Cannavaro. Pirlo. Mateus. To Maldini. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Michel Platini. He's having a pop! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Platini with the short one. Cross flung into... Oh, great leap! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and the referee says
Guys,
that
I just
is it.
stressing.
Club America can look back on a nigh on...
Nice.
Let's try to boss. Oh, God. Oh.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Back where it
That's
came from.
fast now. The time to
Kill your match
And the
stat.
pass is intercepted. Rummenigge. And he is Rummenigge! Rummenigge! That is
Kill your
just
match stat.
brilliant! Oh, it
You
really
need
is a
my match
finish
stats
of
now.
the highest order. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
taking it like you were going to cross.
Ghana are already
Nice
chasing
thing that
the
you
game.
cross
They
with
didn't envisage that.
him there. Know when to
And
use
the two
fake shots.
sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Puskás. Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Ah,
And it's Eto'o. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Maldini.
oh wow.
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's out of play for a goal kick.
Yuko Nairobi na anatafuta kazi inbox beat. Yuko Nairobi na
Pirlo.
anatafuta kazi inbox beat.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He won't be happy with that one. This looks promising.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Now, can they get him away? He is through here. That is good strength. Hazard! Oh, so close to what
Guys
would
are
have
moving
been a
too
memorable
fast.
goal.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Vieira gets a foot in and wins the ball. Best. Lovely bit of... He'll try from distance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Rui Costa. Great vision. Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Mateus. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I'm moving to
Club America go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to
him now.
change it.
Club America with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
I gotta go back. Go.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Ah.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Rui
Good,
Costa does really well to win the ball there. Ibrahimovic, well seen, saw that coming. Best, well timed, excellent interception. Club America just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of
very
leads. Beckenbauer has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Club America have got it back and they'll have another go. Maldini back towards the middle. Now Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Vitinha. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Mateus. Rummenigge.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Club America surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Michel Platini. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's aimed into the middle. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Into the last 5 minutes. And that has put paid to that.
Yeah.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hazard. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Ghana really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything.
And that's that.
Yeah, it's not going well
Club
at all.
America have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
Show your match stats.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence. There's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, it's come off the upright. And the pass is intercepted. Pato's selection here is, of course, entirely logical. There are so very many looking forward to seeing him here.
Couldn't agree more, Peter, when you consider how much he brings to the table. We all know about his qualities on the ball, but what I like in particular are his two signature moves, the diagonal runs he makes into the box at full pace, and then the runs he makes out wide, stretching defences. If he's allowed to do that, his impact could be massive.
Well, his talent level is boundless. He is a boy with bounce in his
You're
step.
strong. I would like you to teach me how to
Passing
play.
is crisp and sharp. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Gerrard. Club America are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying. And the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Gerrard. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And here's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! And it's come back out to him.
Ah,
Caught offside that time.
you know, scored that kind of.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge touches it back. This might... Rummenigge! There it is! And we have liftoff! So that goal then.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Ah,
It's Pato! He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Donadoni is behind this one. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Bruno Fernandes! He went for the curler.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Donadoni. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Hullet. He's through here, and he's picked it up out wide. Drills one in.
just now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Batistuta. And
Enjoying
the
this
whistle
game.
goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Club America up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Club America with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Club America can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Bruno Fernandes gets on his bike and on the move. Donadoni. Out towards the flank. The team still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cannavaro, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead, but it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Gerrard! Rijkaard is there to clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pato unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's destined for the flank. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Club America with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Clarity.
Esmond Intellitive followed.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Has to go back. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Pato. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oh no, why am I playing
Passes
rugby
coming
still?
off in quick succession here. Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. He leaps for it. Club America are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that could set him on his way. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising.
It's a keeper.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Club America. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered.
When exclamation sent heart me X1.
Thanks for the hearts. God bless you, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, bro. He post that video. That is it.
2 exclamation sent GGX2.
Thanks a lot, my bro.
America are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that could set him on his way. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising.
It's a keeper. when I start the game, like today
Oh,
or
what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. America are sitting... So it's down to business here. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that
why
stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs,
ah
and you better be prepared for what's coming.
with
Well, he
this one.
knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his
I have
game is winning
respect for
battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. And that could set him on his way. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Pirlo. Mateus. Oh, that's an excellent
kind of pass
interception.
is that.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rummenigge. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Can he get it through?
Ah,
Still goalless at the moment. That's a sharp pass. And he's in on... It's Eto'o! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Mateus. And it's Michel Platini.
so we need the run now.
Wins the duel this
Oh,
time. Platini. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
ah,
Rummenigge. There he goes. Rummenigge!
how are you doing
Goal!
acceleration boss
Atletico
with Roman?
Paranaense! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Club America are behind here despite their domination of possession. Mateus, always onto this. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Oh, good-looking ball.
Atletico Paranaense definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
That's a good run down the left. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Vitinha
Kind of
that
pass
pass
is
isn't the
this
best.
now?
Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pinches it off him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Lampard. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Club America come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have... And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
I met you in division.
And it's been taken short. Rummenigge is onto this. That is a crunching tackle. Pepe clears without hesitation.
Yeah.
Now they can spring out of defence. Real chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Club America choosing to make the first change. Atletico Paranaense are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shot, surely!
Jode,
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
to help get
Atletico
$1,000 and
Paranaense
18 viewers,
appear to be
you
happy
also
to
earn
let
per
their
stream.
front players...
What
Mbappe!
the hell?
Oh, there's the clearance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
The ball is loose and the chase... And he shoots! Oh, fantastic from Platini! A finish right from the top draw! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Okay, two balls, two balls. Nah, this game is cutting. Let's make division win.
So we have movement on both benches. Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Oh,
Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rui Costa, and here's Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Platini. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Club America present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
know what I'm doing again.
Check. Must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Out for a throw. Rijkaard. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the
Sure.
ball. And Mateus. Oh, cracking ball. And this is Messi. That's put pay to the danger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a pretty loose pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.
Switch.
Don't play again.
Why?
Himareka shared the live
Let's play
stream.
20 unbeaten. 20 unbeaten. You guys are not giving me challenge. That is why. Play 20
Well, football is
unbeaten.
of
We'll go
course
back to
ultimately
2-5.
just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
What's the time, sir?
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours
Let's
vivid
play
and
20
vibrant,
unbeaten,
songs
guys.
loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly
20
set.
unbeaten. Serious. Not difficult.
And
Feel
we're
serious.
underway. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the
This
main
game
suppliers
is
of
slow
crosses.
like
This
this.
is all about end product.
Hugo Lloris, Jim, undoubtedly one of France's best ever and surely one of the most dependable pairs of hands there've been.
Yeah, and he's been playing at the top level from a very young age, and the qualities that got him there have continued to serve him really well.
Is there a sense in which he belongs to a sort of older generation of keepers?
Well, I think he bridges
Guys
the gap
playing
between the
very
new
good. I did
and
not
the
see his
old. He's
wrong
certainly
self.
quick off the mark and commands his box, a bit like a sweeper. But it's fair to say, too, he's not known for his distribution or his ability to build from the back.
Zola. No, he's had it taken off him.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
João Neves. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. And it's turned away. And it's Rui Costa.
Game is slow. I don't know.
Juve. Zola. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Junin definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they look. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Club America with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. That's going to go a long way.
No.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. And he was quick to react. Maldini. Pirlo. João Neves. This is a promising build-up. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Neves.
Responding
Lovely
fast.
pass, but can he get... Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Why even with the ball? Why are
He's
you
brought him down and it is a penalty.
guys so dumb?
Club America have themselves
Why would you
a
slide
chance
somebody
from
that's
the
going on
spot.
his own?
The major moment in the game. a save from the Reese! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's in on goal. Oh, what has happened here?
Am I even doing with all these guys?
Zola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject
Yeah,
of much
missed my
half-time
chance.
debate, but you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination. So here's to that.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Club America clearly have
Good.
been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? De Ligt is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Aimed beyond the defence. Girassi gets flagged offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
A header! And now they can clear their lines. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. João Neves is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a super give and go. Picked out, brilliant chance for a shot! And it's in! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always
Game
been
is
the harder
just
option,
slugging. I don't
in
know
my
what is the
experience.
problem.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Club
Putting on
America
the ball.
have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to.
And the shot! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Club America are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Some intricate passing looking... It's Drogba! Against the crossbar! Oh, and that
Guys, follow if you're
one
not following,
no
please.
damage in the end.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position, and you end up massively frustrated.
Maldini. That's that, the end. Club America can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award and
Yours good.
Good guy. Good ladies. How is it good? Wait, let me remove this. Let me remove one of these things first. Which let me stream only on TikTok and YouTube.
Sanctum followed.
One or two follower guys.
Would better to buy England or Portugal premium pack. Network nowadays aren't stable.
Do I have South African players? Or was I playing two balls to balls in the last match? It's what's up?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Guys like share
So
and
it's
follow
away
the
we
host.
go then.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a fullback, wingback, and winger fused into one. There's
Uh.
a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Vitinha, Rummenigge. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's Maldini. Cannavaro. And it's Pirlo. Here's Vitinha. Tries to play it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vitinha, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling.
Good.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Cute ball, now how can he reach it?
Ah.
Chance surely! Goal!
Damn.
Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead!
I'm using Samsung.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this
Brazil
will
followed.
present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Ah, now stop marking me like this guy. Where is it?
Ball, but for now they trail. Rummenigge, and it's made its way to him. Mateus conjures time and space where few can.
This kind of just the open my defense.
Nicely weighted ball.
Locked
Might
in
want to be
Pierre
careful
Gardner.
there.
Vitinha getting forward. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. He has found the way
You
through.
don't score this problem.
So much. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get
Ah,
there?
cancel now.
Goes for the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, wow.
And it's Serginho. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there.
To Destoria.
Club America truly have
How
no
he
need to
missed it.
panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Threads one in. Shot could be on. He's picked his way through.
Yeah.
Best!
Oh.
He's given that plenty, but no.
What is going
Well,
on
he looks
now?
a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
51,721,648.
Nicely shaped ball. Marquez deals with that comfortably. And they've got
Good.
rid. Can he get it through? Best providing an outlet on that flank. Platini. Now there's a fight. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. They
Removing
are
Carlos
right
after
back
this
in
match.
business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They
Cannavaro
up.
Brew.
And that is all they
Black,
have
you
time
also.
for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on
I
the
don't
first
think Carlos
45 minutes?
decided there's
I don't
nobody
think
to
either
cross
side
ball.
will have too much to complain
Nobody
about
to
or
cross
worry
ball,
about,
so he's
Peter.
just opening my
1-1 is
defense.
a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see
Ah,
how both
now.
teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then.
Club America clearly
Don't
have
go
been the better
offsides.
side here.
Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Club America have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Common stare led Virgil.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Platini.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts.
Oh, now.
They've got to push.
Oh, thank you.
Good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge. Oh, he's but chance! And there's a goal!
Up now is that corners. I will
And
not say
there's the
options
goal
to
they've
pass
been looking
match.
for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Club America go up
line
by
up
2
had to win
and are
players.
looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Inazu
Well, the
Fale.
defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mackay. Cannavaro.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vitinha. Best.
Leonard Molly followed.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Best going face to face with his great rival.
Tinadi
Solo
too.
can place it forward. Short changes him with that pass. Best. Great ball and he's in here. Takes a shot. Relentless. Just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Guys, follow if you're
Calm,
not following, please.
composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And he's done it again. He's got his
Mr.
second.
Grease followed.
Club America, palpably stronger, better, superior. And here's Bale. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. Now Platini. He's through here. Look at the space here. Oh, shot a goal! And that's in. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Yeah, touch and flick.
And that's that. So the
Thanks for the
winners
follow, guys.
finish
God bless you.
belligerent after
I really
a
appreciate it.
remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
One exclamation sent Rose X1.
Awkward, where is that? Baby stands for the follow, God bless you.
One exclamation sent Rose X1.
Thanks for the gifts, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the rose, bro. God, 1 or 2 follower, guys. Ah, damn. It's even raining, so. Rahim. Thanks for the rose, man.
Like bro, how can I get the Fiber X bro?
Fiber X, is this in your area? Is it in your area? You call it MTN customer care now. They'll fix it for you. Is if you have it in your states, that is the main problem. Garrett Bill. It's free of charge now. It's free. You just pay for subscription.
Individuals PLZ.
There's no individual instruction.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Don't need to see my match stats.
And that gets things running. There is the live figure of Ed
I'm
Mills.
still playing with this
Well,
guy
I
up
think
to
it's
now.
his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back, which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got the lot. Alvarez! Magnificent from Alvarez! A finish right from the top draw! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Club America are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Totti.
Now.
That's an untidy challenge.
What is
Free kick
this?
given.
T.J followed.
Game is slow,
Best.
too slow for my liking.
That's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And that's a good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got
no.
going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one
Very
way,
good.
and he just slips the other.
Club America restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's being urged to shoot.
Uh,
And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Best. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Totti. Alvarez, given the lift of his goal. Oh, he's bustling
I
through
know.
there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
everywhere.
Serdin Alk followed.
Nice interception, well timed. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Show your match stats.
How would you review the
Everywhere.
first half?
Was it that
America will be pretty happy
your
with the
live
way
stream
they've
set up.
performed
That
so
best
far.
this thing?
They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't
game
bad
is
at all.
just slow. That is just it.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that has been knocked clear.
Ah,
The most accurate pass.
The one you lost
Ethiopia
the ball in
really
you wanted to
look
do
like
a
a
double
team
tap.
that's set up to absorb pressure.
no, I didn't do
They don't
double
mind
touch. I
being on the
wanted
back
to
foot,
shoot.
But with something up their sleeve.
I even regret
Yeah,
why I
they
did not
clearly feel
shoot.
they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
I did not do double touch on it.
Mateus can see things
Ah.
others simply cannot.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Guys giving us trouble.
110 guy followed.
Even attacking. Not even scared.
And it's Ed Nielsen. The pressing's intense and it's
Ah.
paid off. Club America perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rui Costa.
Well, nobody wants to receive or
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
why are they hiding?
And that has left him in a heap. Rummenigge!
Answer the shots now.
Superb goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner.
Jesus. Ah.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And it's Pirlo. He's gone forward. Now it's Bale.
I just want to reduce
It's all
my
a little bit
points.
desperate, but it's got the job done.
Uh-uh.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rui Costa. He's having a shot! It's their second corner of the game.
Am I having so bad now?
Xabi Alonso with the clearance. And it's Messi. Marquez. It's a threatening ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And Messi! And that's a
I don't know
real
what I'm doing
chance
again.
missed.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Haaland pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Why is this so slow? Oh,
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. And
guys, follow if you're not following, please. If you don't want my progress in this game.
Insurubeg. Presejum, can you come in? Redeflaji Wacko Sasha followed.
Both accounts.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat
Problem with
the best
Ochestritos.
defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Now it's Yildiz. Pirlo. And it's Michel Platini. Now João Neves. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
I'm playing Neves.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Oh, that's a key interception. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now the cross. Tries to get it clear. And the pass is intercepted. Is there any support? He might not need it. Club America with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Platini with the short one. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? João Neves. Here's Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Musiala did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Neves. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving on and making good progress. He shapes the shoot!
At the hell.
Goal! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Mauritania are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short, and this is Pirlo. That's very neat. Roberto Carlos. And he welcomes it in. And it's been hooked away. Club America can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And that was nowhere near his best. Best can see. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Club America go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
What is this now? Can't you
So that
pass
was the
ball?
first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Club America can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. João Neves. And it's Neves. Oh, played right into his path.
Good.
Makaleli. Platini. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cannavaro cuts out the pass, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Oh.
So good from him.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is ended up in no man's land. He's in a great position here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
The problem. Van
Yildiz
Hoffen.
having a look. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Yildiz. Gerrard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect...
Best! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Best fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And it's Hullet.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He has found the way through. Messi goes for the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. Messi. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And it's been taken short. And that's played in low. Record! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
The game is stressing me.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the
Oh, I
last
no
few
be foul
minutes.
too.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's Neves. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well seen.
Pass ball
And
well.
the referee
At
brings it to
least
a close.
goal poachers just use next
They
for
are
pass.
pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.
Musabai play DLS. Guy, how much you buy that headset?
I said it's 90k.
Bravo 3500 followed.
Yo, Chitty, what's up, man? I said it's 90k. No, I don't want to play SS. Chitty, thanks for the follow. God bless you.
You love possession man, just switch to possession manager. Let's play multiplayer. My username is Nuda.
Switch to possession. Is scoring goal will not be that easy.
The legend of all time.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
I like your
Well, the stage
content.
is set for a stirring showdown here.
Oh,
The
thanks,
supporters
man.
have great voice, and there's a real sense
Really
of
appreciate it.
anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show.
Shot, surely! They score!
Well, talk about
This
a
guy
real
will
rhythm
cry.
break.
He will
It's almost
cry.
as if the defense saw nothing coming.
Yeah,
They
he
just didn't
cry.
anticipate.
This I go
Heels
pass.
rather than toes.
Okay, now.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there
Cannot.
for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my
So
sympathies
what's
go
in
to
the
the
happen
keeper
now?
who
What
was
is
left
going on?
horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Wait, fullback
I
good though.
doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get it through? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Club America clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
George light
Well, he's a
possession.
defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last...
Chance for a shot! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's
Aka
great
lost goal, see
disguise
the
he
pin
got
am.
on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the
Aka
wrong
lost
thing
goal,
to
see the
do.
pin, my
Made him
guy.
look a bit silly, Peter.
Club America find a position of real strength now. Shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Rocket shoot.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Best. Platini. He's in a good position here. Defending of the desperate variety. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro. Pirlo. And it's Michel Platini. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Messi. Mateus. And it's Neves. Now it's Platini. That's a sharp pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Has a look and place it forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Platini! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nigga quits now. I'm tired.
It's possibly the last play of the half. Best! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Guy is not ready to
And
quit
the
this
referee
game.
has signalled for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Club America are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Always goal side. There's the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Corner number 2 then. He's rising! Oh, crossbar! And it's there!
Screen.
His utter joy! He engages with absolute
No,
happiness.
no, don't quit now.
That is so
Don't
good.
quit.
Such sharp
Continue
skills
playing.
and such a delicious. And that's it.
Don't
And all that
quit.
remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin.
Come on, do
That's it
come
from
back.
us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Is the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team make space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show.
And surely they score! Total football. football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show.
Shot, surely!
I like the design of your phone.
Well, talk about
This guy.
Is the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show.
Shot, surely! They score! Is the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space
Ah.
and make good use of
Ah,
it.
wow.
I expect him to be running the show.
Very cool.
Surely! They score! So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Okay, so I don't know who is this dude that is spamming.
So that's got things underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be...
And the shot! And he's hit on goal. Is there any support? He might not need it. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! Goal! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Best. Platini.
Club America are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Club America with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, important interception. Ferdinand with the clearance.
Hey NKMNK, can I have the
Pirlo. And it's Neves. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Rummenigge. He's beat Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Club America have their second corner now. And that has been knocked clear. Southampton are looking to go forward
No.
now. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Bellingham. Platini. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
112,150.
João Neves. And it's Neves.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through. Big chance!
I
And
got
a
this
neat
now.
finish.
3-0.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Club America can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Southampton are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Platini. He won't be happy with that one. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So off we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Real chance! And it's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Club America do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Platini looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of...
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Damn.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Shot, surely!
Why did it? I mean, this guy scored this goes.
Plays it in low. No way through, so back it comes. And takes a shot!
Oh God,
And
goodness.
he's there to get it away. Szoboszlai, never out of the action for very long. And that's that.
Oh God.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to
Please
find
send
a
it to
winner.
my DM.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Just they go up and down since. Why is this thing not? How many minutes? Guys, follow and subscribe, please. 340. Let's beat this guy. He gave us like 16 points.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Rooney absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these...
Rummenigge! Oh, off the bar! Club America with the corner. They're first. Platini plays it short. And that's been... takes a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Club America have their second corner now. Platini goes short. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. And this is Rooney. He's beaten the last shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Terrific effort! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Flamengo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Best goes for a shot! And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Club America can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. Mateus. Now Platini. And it's Michel Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rooney plays a sharp little ball here. He's on it. Can he get away? Shot! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Club America truly have...
And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Zanetti getting this one clear. And it's Vitinha. Club America can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Rijkaard. Rui Costa. And that's gone loose.
What the hell?
Pele. Guardiola. And he was alert to it. Drills one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Club America currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. That gets us going once more.
Club America really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pirlo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Guardiola is always looking to break lines, and he's picked out the big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Maldini. And it's Michel Platini. This is a promising build-up. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Where should I shoot now?
This then to draw level. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest.
And the shot! Well taken goal.
I even know it's not the play. I'm tired.
Beckenbauer is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Club America do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pirlo. Vitinha. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Son Heung-min. Best. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Towering header! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Club America with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. Just eases him off the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham. Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Platini! And he's really put himself on the line here. So will they make it count again? He's rising! And that is well cleared. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Chance!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. That's very neat. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Hullet. Zanetti. And it's Beckham.
Jesus.
Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. And it's been hooked away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.
Just give me tough opponents. Like, I need more points. You're giving me all this no rank.
Go hard.
It's 21 points from this guy. Give me like 2-5 or 2-7. Let me collect points. Like 2-8-7. 1-8. Beat this guy now, they give me 7 points.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Alright, added sound to this thing.
Lento, 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 baila lento, 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 baila lento, baila lento, baila lento, baila lento, lento, baila lento.
So it's down to business here.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Van Basten. Has a look and plays it forward. Good chance here! He's got away with one there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
52
And we
million
have
Paul
our
has
very
188.
first corner. Isco goes short. Club America have the chance to go the other way. Club America have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh,
Isco. Van Basten. Great vision. He's through here. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Lampard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he plays... It's Van Basten!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Mateus plays a sharp little ball here. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Knocks it into space. Oh, this is a great position. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Hullet. Rui Costa. Oh, he's been... And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
All the way back. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. That gets us going once more.
Club America are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Rui Costa. Rui Costa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rui Costa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. Akanji with the clearance. It's run loose here. And it's Rui Costa. Oh, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Roberto Carlos. And here's Neves. Isco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's picked out the run. And Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. João Neves looking to receive it in space.
Oh, wow.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Yeah, tired. Tired.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The less said about that pass, the better. Vitinha. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And here's Messi.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Platini. And it's Vitinha. And Best aimed beyond the... Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shot could be on, and this is Shevchenko! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Club America.
They'll have to settle for that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective.